Imagine walking the path to inner peace, only to be weighed down by the burdens of others. In this video, we'll explore 5 toxic requests people may make, rooted in manipulation, selfishness, and attachment. Drawing on Buddhist wisdom, learn how to protect your tranquility and live authentically. 1. Taking on responsibilities that aren't yours. When someone asks you to take on responsibilities that do not belong to you, they are asking you to abandon your own path. This request may come disguised as a favor, a cry for help, or even an appeal to your compassion, but at its core, it is a disruption of balance. Buddha taught that clinging to what is not ours, be it objects, emotions, or duties, leads to suffering. Imagine trying to climb a mountain while carrying another person on your back. With every step, the burden grows heavier, and soon your own journey becomes impossible. People may ask you to shoulder their responsibilities for various reasons. They might be overwhelmed, negligent, or simply used to relying on others. However, your compassion must be paired with wisdom. Helping someone temporarily is different from becoming the pillar of their existence. If you take on what is not yours, you deny them the opportunity to grow, learn, and take responsibility for their own life. Think of a tree growing in a forest. If another tree leans on it for too long, the leaning tree weakens, and the supporting tree bends under the strain. Both trees suffer. Similarly, if someone continuously asks you to take over their burdens, they lose the strength to stand tall on their own, and you lose your peace and stability. The path to wisdom requires discernment. Help when you can, but do not lose yourself in the process. Boundaries are not barriers, they are the framework of healthy relationships. Protect your peace by knowing when to step back and let others face the consequences of their choices. Their growth is their responsibility, not yours. 2. Lending money without boundaries. When someone asks you to lend money, it often comes with a heavy emotional undertone. They may appeal to your sense of duty, your generosity, or even your guilt. While helping others in times of genuine need is a noble act, lending money without boundaries can quickly become a source of imbalance and suffering. Buddhism teaches that wealth, like all things, is impermanent. It flows like a river, nourishing where it is needed, but it must be managed wisely. Lending money, especially without clear terms, often leads to resentment, broken relationships, and personal stress. When you give away your financial stability to support someone else's poor choices or lack of planning, you jeopardize your own foundation. Imagine you are holding a bowl of water. If you pour out too much to quench another's thirst, you are left empty. This does not serve either of you. Similarly, lending money beyond your capacity leaves you vulnerable, and it often enables the other person to continue their harmful patterns. If someone approaches you for financial help, ask yourself, is this a genuine need, or is it a recurring request? Are they seeking support to overcome a temporary challenge, or are they avoiding their own responsibilities? True generosity comes from a place of balance. It is not about giving until you have nothing left, but about sharing what you can without compromising your well-being. Remember, your financial stability is part of your dharma, your life's path. Protect it, not out of greed, but out of wisdom. When you say no to lending money, you are not withholding compassion. You are exercising discernment. Let those who seek your help learn to manage their own resources. This is not just a kindness to yourself, but also a lesson in accountability for them. 3. Meddling in family conflicts. Family conflicts are like a storm, chaotic, unpredictable, and often beyond your control. When someone asks you to step into a dispute between family members, they are essentially pulling you into the eye of this storm. They may frame it as seeking your wisdom or support, but in truth, they are asking you to take sides, to fix something that may not be yours to fix. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of detachment and the middle way. This means remaining balanced and calm, even in the face of turmoil. Entering a family conflict often disrupts this balance. Imagine a serene pond. When a stone is thrown into it, ripples spread, disturbing the stillness. By involving yourself in these disputes, you become a part of the ripple, losing your own peace in the process. Furthermore, meddling in family conflicts rarely resolves the underlying issues. It often leads to more division, misunderstandings, and resentment. Even with the best intentions, your involvement can escalate tensions rather than ease them. Each person must take responsibility for their part in the conflict and work towards resolution on their own terms. Your role, if any, should be to provide a space of calm and clarity, not to be a participant in the storm. Offer guidance if asked, but do not let yourself be dragged into the drama. Your peace is not a tool for others to use in their battles. Protect it fiercely and encourage others to find their own path to harmony. 4. Changing who you are to please others. One of the most insidious requests someone can make is asking you to change who you are to suit their preferences. They may criticize your habits, your interests, or even your values, suggesting that you need to adapt to their expectations. This is not an act of love. It is a form of control. Buddhism teaches that authenticity and self-awareness are essential to the path of enlightenment. When you abandon your true self to please others, you lose touch with your inner wisdom. Imagine a river forced to change its course to avoid obstacles. Over time, it loses its natural flow and vitality. Similarly, when you alter yourself to fit someone else's mold, you diminish your essence. Those who truly care for you will accept you as you are. They will celebrate your uniqueness and encourage your growth without demanding that you compromise your identity. If someone asks you to change fundamental aspects of yourself, it is a sign that their love or friendship is conditional. Conditional relationships are rooted in attachment, not compassion. Stand firm in who you are. Your journey is yours alone, and it is shaped by your choices, values, and experiences. Do not allow others to dictate the terms of your existence. Embrace your authenticity, for it is the foundation of true freedom and peace. 5. Prioritizing their feelings over your peace. One of the most common and subtle ways people disrupt your balance is by asking you to prioritize their emotions over your own peace. They may frame their requests in terms of love, loyalty, or duty, but the underlying message is clear. Their needs matter more than yours. Buddhism teaches that we are responsible for our own emotions. Expecting someone else to regulate our feelings or sacrifice their well-being for our comfort is a form of attachment. When someone asks you to put their happiness above your own, they are not practicing compassion. They are placing the weight of their emotional world on your shoulders. Imagine your mind as a clear, still mirror. When others project their emotions onto you, it clouds the reflection, making it harder to see your true self. By prioritizing their feelings, you sacrifice your clarity and peace. This does not serve you or them. Compassion begins with self-care. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it is essential. When you are grounded and balanced, you are better equipped to offer support to others. But this support must come from a place of abundance, not depletion. If someone's demands leave you feeling drained, it is a sign that boundaries are needed. Remember, your well-being is your responsibility. Do not let others dictate your emotional landscape. By saying no to those who prioritize their needs over yours, you are honoring your path and preserving your inner harmony. Buddhism teaches us to live in balance, free from unnecessary attachments and burdens. Each of these 5 requests, taking on others' responsibilities, lending money without boundaries, meddling in conflicts, changing who you are, and prioritizing others' feelings, represents a disruption of this balance. By recognizing and rejecting these toxic demands, you reclaim your peace, protect your energy, and walk your path with wisdom and compassion.